Okay, Jeffrey, what's next?
Sigma Beta Omega? Approximately 2 months after the release of Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice seems like a perfect opportunity for Warner Brothers and DC Comics to tease one of the biggest badasses in comic book history coming to the big screen. Ooh. A new illustrated cover for an issue of Empire brought the title conflict between the heroes to life, but hidden away between the pages of the magazine was another image that teased a major reveal. It's not much more than an Omega symbol carved or perhaps blasted into the earth, but like the saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Yeah.
In the DC comic world, the Omega symbol points to the one and only Darkseid. So the image is clearly an indication that Darkseid is at least part of the DC cinematic universe.
Well, it is the dawn of justice, so maybe the dawning of justice is to fight Darkseid.
Well said, even if he doesn't appear until the Justice League Part 1, what's unclear is how his influence will affect the plot of Batman versus Superman.
All right, I know this is probably a topic for an entirely different day, and maybe something we can revisit later on down if we decide to do a Kinky TaunTaun about the Batman versus Superman movie. But I'm not a really big DC guy, but let me tell you, man, I fucking adore the 90s era cartoons that they put out. Batman, the animated series, the Superman series, and the Justice League cartoons they put on that they were all intertwined. Man, god damn, those are great cartoons. And
I just watched Batman.
Yeah. Like I have the DVDs for that, and I want to get the Superman DVDs, and maybe eventually the Justice League as well. And that's the funny thing is, like, I don't like the DC comics. I'm not a big fan of pretty much anything DC's put out movie wise, except for the Christopher Nolan stuff. And it's like, why not? Like, that works so remarkably well, that little formula, where they were just kind of using this Art Deco motif and sort of like a classy presentation of the characters. Like, why are they not tapping into that in a live action format? And I guess that all sort of started with the 1989 Timothy Burton movie anyway. That's kind of what set it all from there. But
that style.
Yeah, that style.
Batman,
so, like, it doesn't have to be a Tim Burton movie, but goddamn, man. Like, Man of Steel was a train wreck. It's not a good movie, and that's the thing. Like, I wanted to like that movie. I wanted to.
Come on, guys, dial it up a little. And
everything I'm
dial
getting
it down a little.
Everything I'm getting vibe wise from this Dawn of Justice movie it's just more of the same. Shit's gonna. I mean, it's turning into Michael Bay.
Well, another podcast I listened to, Tancast, Tim Babb, one of the guys from it, he was really upset that Superman just broke that guy's neck.
Yeah, and a lot of people have rightfully bitched about it, and I'm going to throw this out there. Like, I really don't give a shit. Like, I'm like, I think it would be impossible for him to have, like, done the damage that he did on that city and, like, actually feel some sort of moral qualms with snapping his neck at the end. I'm like, you're pretty much fucking everybody else over unless you don't do that. Unless you actually take him out permanently.
He said it was out of the characters.
Fuck those people. That has no basis in reality whatsoever. Anyway.
He's like, Superman wouldn't kill him.
Yeah, you know what? Bullshit. That's why the Marvel stuff for the time being and probably for the foreseeable future will be superior.
Well, the movies have brought a little more realism to it. I mean, people die.
Yeah, people die.
Can't be throwing around buildings and expect everyone to be okay.
I feel something coming. Like, we're going to be doing another Star Wars thing soon, but we might have to do a special Deadpool edition as well.
Ooh, yes. When does that come out? I want to see that.
Right before Valentine's Day.
Oh,
it's soon.
My wife is awesome. She will probably actually want to go
see that for Valentine's Day. Hell yeah, man! All right, let's move this truck along, man.